Warning: this article contains spoilers for Westworld Season 2. This week's episode of Westworld was possibly the darkest yet, with a narrative focusing on the life of William, the Man in Black, played by Jimmy Simpson and Ed Harris. Titled Vanishing Point, it explored his tragic relationships outside the park and how his obsession with Westworld ultimately led to his wife's death. There was a huge number of revelations in the episode of the HBO show, which also saw many of the plot lines begin to converge ahead of the finale. The so-called Valley Beyond was revealed to be actually called The Forge, and it contained a more powerful version of the Cradle where guests' DNA was stored. Who is William's wife Juliet? Who plays her? Most interestingly, however, was the older William's interaction with his family in the real world. Early in the season, viewers were introduced to the younger version of his wife, Juliet, Claire Unabir, but the latest installment saw Stella Ward cast to play her as an older woman. The episode saw Juliet's eventual death by suicide, which has been referenced several times in the series already. Teddy Flood, James Marsden, also took his own life when he could no longer bear to be the cruel killing machine that Dolores Abernathy, Evan Rachel Wood, had turned him into. Can hosts leave Westworld? What will happen in the Westworld Season 2, Episode 10? Next week's episode is what everyone has been waiting for. The finale. Titled The Passenger, the trailer hints at an epic and mind-blowing season finale. All of the characters' storylines are set to reach some sort of conclusion. Although the series already renewed for Season 3, a few cliffhangers are expected. Viewers are set to get some closure on certain aspects of the plot so far, but the show is known for its mind-blowing twists, so expect the unexpected. A drone hosts sentient in Westworld. The promo opens with a voiceover from Dolores giving commands to hosts freeze all motor functions, before adding, "Let's try again." It's not clear who she is talking to here, but it signifies that she is on control. Perhaps she is speaking to Bernard, Jeffrey Wright, as multiple shots of him flash across the screen. Then Dolores looks at herself walk into the Mariposa in her signature blue dress, which symbolizes her before she woke up to her reality. What is the Argos initiative in Westworld? This suggests that she is in the cradle with Bernard. That which is real is irreplaceable, she says. A shot of James D. Los Peter Mullen in the test room pops up, so perhaps we haven't seen the last of him. Another character making a return for the finale is Logan, Ben Barnes, who is seen entering a room with Dolores. What is the weapon in Westworld? Logan is still young, which suggests a flashback, but this Dolores is from the current timeline and in her Wyatt form. Recent gunshot wounds visible. So perhaps Logan's consciousness is in the cradle in the same way that Ford's Anthony Hopkins is. A voiceover from the Man in Black says ominously, "This is the end, nothing else is in the way now," and he holds a gun to Dolores' head before the camera switches back to her face as she says, "We will win." The trailer ends with a series of confusing and cryptic quotes from many core characters. Logan: "I can see the bottom. Where is Westworld actually located?" Dolores: "You woke me from a dream." Bernard: "Logan, don't you wanna see what I see?" Ford: "There's only one question left to ask." Maeve runs as Maeve screams. It looks like the sky is ripping open behind her. Westworld Season 2 concludes on Monday, June 18 on Sky Atlantic at 2 a.m.